right, we are live here on Instagram. We are live on YouTube, Twitch. So we have some people on Twitch. We have some people on Facebook. What's up, everybody? Everybody's saying hello to Kyle Tender. Killer Vamp sending out a greeting to everybody. Everybody seems to be a big fan of that Kyle. He is the greatest. D. Handley, he and I went to SC. It was a close one today for most of it. We pulled it out there at the end. I know most people's brackets are in some trouble with number 2 Ohio falling. But that is what that is. Yeah. Kyle, welcoming everybody to the future. Yes, we are doing cocktails from the future today. John saying, hello, Kushites. Paper ready for that future she. Jay Carter, the party starter. Well, we can start the party now, guys. All good. Jay Carter did show up. That is great. Glenn Cushman rented a DeLorean. He rented a car from the 1980s to get ready for the future. Shows where he is, what he is ready for. We do have a special surprise for him tonight. What happens when we hit 86 miles an hour? Nothing. Of course, because it is 88 miles. Oh, you said 88 miles. Never mind. Just couldn't see it. Yeah, 88 miles, you go back in time. So I guess there is some. Do they go to the future at some point? Where they see Biff, who was actually based on Donald Trump. A lot of people don't know that. That was actually. They did decide to make just Biff. They wanted to find a guy that's they thought might have all that stuff ready. That's how they did. Yes, Glenn has it right. We will be doing some Zacapa tonight. So if you do have some Zacapa, that is great. I went out and bought the 23-year. Yeah, there we go. It's not actually aged 23 years. It's just the oldest rum in there could possibly be 23. That's a Solera. That's how that works. Cool. So what we are doing today, not necessarily. I'm not taking a. We aren't. I haven't been there. I don't know what the future holds. If I did, I'd probably be doing something else. But instead, we are here doing this. What I wanted to do was say, since this is the 1-year anniversary of the beginning of quarantine, well, that means that a lot of things have sort of stopped. Different places have not advanced as far as they should have. They could have gone further into the future. We have lost a year in a lot of these things. Bartending certainly one of those, because you really do need to be in a bar. You need people testing your stuff to see exactly what it is. So I wanted to bring 3 cocktails that I thought were sort of exemplifying where I believe cocktailing will continue to go. So hopefully you guys were able to get some of your stuff. Now, I'll be using some very interesting stuff. There we go. I'll be using some very interesting tools tonight. We will be using my Japanese Hariko, my tea maker. I will be using an eyedropper specifically for making cocktails. I will be using heat and fire and all that kind of stuff. If you do not have it, a lot of these cocktails, very easy to sit and make without it. I just think that I just wanted to show you guys what I think we will be doing in the future. I have chatted so much so far. So I believe we get into it right now by making our first drink. Now, my first drink is sort of a hopeful drink for where I believe the future of bartending will be going. I really hope that exotic drinks continue to build. That people still want to get deep into making tiki cocktails, exotic cocktails, finding new and fresh flavors. I think this is my thought. This is my thought on it. Let me bring you guys in close. Let me bring you guys in close. Let me not shut the thing down. Let me bring you in close and blurry. That's what I'm looking for. Extra close, extra blurry. Let's take it out of here because that's too much. There are 2 ways that we can go with this. We can either go the way of the Tiki, where we continue to find new and fresh juices. We continue to find new and interesting ingredients to throw into stuff, to find different ways to blend and mix and stir and amaze and burn and all that stuff. Or, and this is sad, we could go the way of 80s bars making a comeback, where it is nothing but canned juices and vodka. So this is more of a prayer than an actual prediction. I believe that we will continue to go down the way of the Tiki and not the way of the big hair flock of seagulls crowd. So we're going to make a Tiki drink to start off with. And we're going to make a Tiki drink to start off with that is called the Jet Pilot. Also kind of a futuristic sound. We've made the Space Pilot on here. We probably made the Test Pilot at some point, but we're making the Jet Pilot today. So let's get some ingredients ready. Now, I do have this guy ready, just in case Lisa is in town watching. We will not be cutting directly on that anymore. I know there was some controversy last week. There were some death threats, I believe. Or maybe I'm just sensitive. If you don't like me, I assume you want me dead, so that might be a threat. Or not even if you don't like me. You just tell me what to do. There we go. There's Paul. Paul comes through. No effing vodka. It's good to see Paul back. Paul has been working hard on a movie currently, so has not been able to make it, but we are always happy to see Paul back. As a real quick note, if anybody has been trying to text me or was trying to text me like 3 weeks ago, my phone was apparently not taking texts. I apparently offended a number of people by not returning their texts. So if that's the case, let me know and tell me what you want. We'll go from there. Susan Lang, who did donate the bar, saying, "Do not cut on the bar." That is right. We're not cutting on the bar. That is all thanks to Lisa, who is very excited about this. We're going to go ahead and squeeze in the juice of half of a lime, and then we're going to go ahead and do the other half. We're looking for about 3/4 of an ounce of this lime juice. Right in there. That seems to be a pretty big theme with what we are up to. Most of the time we're throwing some lime into what we're doing. Next thing we want to do is grab some aged rum. Of course, Zacapa is a great aged rum to grab. So why not? I'm just going to grab this Zacapa. Comes in a fun bottle. And it has this little guy. This is a like straw situation. If anybody can tell me what that is, I'll be very impressed. There's an actual name for it. It's an Italian name for what that is. Other bottles that have something like that are these guys. This Luxardo. It's got this, I don't even know what that is. It's like hay. It's like a big thing of hay. Anybody have any idea what that's called? I do. I'll make the drink, then I'll tell you. Stick around if you want to know exactly what that's called. It's got kind of a funny name. We're going to go ahead and put 1.5 ounces of this guy. Bada boom. Bop, bop, beep, boop. Of the Zacapa in honor of my pop, who drinks Zacapa and will let you know about it on every one of my classes. He is a Zacapa fiend. So I figured we'd use it today. There we go. Next thing we want to put in is 1/2 ounce of an orange liqueur. I'm working with this one right now. They had a sale on this, so I bought it. I bought it today. So we're going to see how good it is. We might just do a little shot-ski of this as well, just to see. We're coming in at a 40% alcohol, so this is going to come in very much like a Grand Marnier. Jen Fiscum has guessed a Raffia. It's not called a Raffia, Jen Fiscum. Not really close, but pretty good. We're going to go ahead and put in a 1/2 ounce of that. Go ahead and do that. Paper coming hard, saying he will never make like a tree and leaf this show. That's nice, man. I appreciate that. So we have some lime. We have some rum, one type of rum. We have some orange liqueur. Next thing we got to put in here is going to be some white rum. I'll be using the Plantation 3-Star. Got to get rid of this bottle anyway. It is almost dead, and it looks pathetic up there. Let's get rid of it. 1/2 ounce of that, guys. Boosh. You can even go whatever's left in your bottle, if you don't have a ton. If you got a full bottle. Oh, that's silly. Bottle's dead. I went up to about 3/4 of an ounce. That should do us. A couple more ingredients we want to add. Just a touch of Falernum. I asked you guys to get Falernum. Now, this Falernum is awesome. It goes in everything. Anytime you need to substitute some sugar out for something, get some Falernum instead. It does all the right stuff while also adding a big punch in your mouth of flavor. And that's what we're looking for. Half an ounce there. Half an ounce there. Sort of skipping around on the ingredients today. Just to let you guys in, I'm very nervous about this show. This first drink, it's fine. I have 2 drinks that could go horribly wrong here in a minute. Horribly wrong. They could just be wrong. I'm going to make this one. I'm going to probably drink a lot of this before I send it up to old Kyle Tender, my live-in bar back. Oh, Kyle Tender moved in. I don't know if I told you guys this. He got his tests and he got his vaccines. We have him living out. He lives outside. We got a tent for him. He loves it. He loves it. We even got him one of those little doors. Not a doggy door. Don't say doggy door. It's not a doggy door. It's just a little door. Just a tiny little, it's smaller than a regular door. He comes and goes as he pleases. Plays outside, right? He's great. He's great, Kyle Tender is. Last 2 things we need to put in here because this is, of course, a delicious drink by Dawn. We're going to put in 3 dashes of some Angostura bitters. Boosh. 1, 2, 3. And because this is a drink by Dawn, we, of course, want to round out that bitters by adding just a touch of some absinthe or some Herbstura. Oh, goodness. Kyle is claiming he is a man. We know you're a man, buddy. He says he's not a dog. I said it wasn't a doggy door. I said it's a regular door that's just a little smaller. You can come and go as you please. We're going to put in like 3 drops of that. That way we have made Herbstura. Jay Carter, party starter, says he's never had a bad drink if it has alcohol in it. Jay Carter, you are one of the only ones. I've had some really bad drinks with alcohol in them. Some of them are just atrocious. I made one the other day. It's gross. Kyle Tender, I have plenty of room for you at the house. Well, that's nice. Susan Lang offering up a little place for Kyle. But then, of course, he would have to travel 2 hours. I don't know what this poor Kyle stuff is. He has his own place. He sleeps outside. It's California. Half the population sleeps outside. He's doing great. Kyle's doing great. Get it. Doesn't matter because Kyle's coming. It's going to be a long drive, buddy. It's 6 hours to Phoenix. So, yeesh. Let's go ahead and shake this guy good. Give it a big old shake. You can blend this one if blending is what you want. I'm telling you, mix. He is allowed in. He has his own. I don't think I'm explaining this right. He has his own little door. It's smaller than a regular door, and he can come and go as he pleases. Kyle is welcome in the house all he wants. You just can't use the big door. He has to use the little Kyle door. I didn't say doggy door. It's a Kyle door. Go ahead and fill that one up. Yes. Legend of Kyle growing. We're going to give this a shake. Now, like I said, you can blend this one if you want to blend it. You can shake this one if you want to shake it, but you do want to shake this really hard. I want to shake this really hard. That's a good point. Derek, Kyle is most likely hypoallergenic. I am deathly allergic to dogs, and I'm not allergic to Kyle. I'm saying he's not a dog. He's a real man. He just has a smaller door. Let's go ahead and give this a shake. Hard as you can. You want to break that bad boy up into as many pieces as you can get that ice. That is what we want. Please do not say sorry to Kyle. He lives a great life. We feed him. Here we go. We're going to put this into a glass that I, of course, did not prep beforehand. So let's just throw it into this guy. This is a pretty, you know what? No, I use that guy all the time. I'm going to find a better glass. Here, we're going to put him in monkey head. His old monkey head. There he is. Paul asking for the shake dance. I don't actually do the shake dance. That is my partner in crime on Fridays, 5 p.m. mix cocktail hour, Tammy, was once an international superstar for her dancing and singing. But now you can get that for free if you come over and watch us at Mix Cocktail Hour every single Friday at 5. We will be having some fun ones during the day. But that is that. Paper going deep into Back to the Future references. I love it. Danny Vasquez saying, "What's up? What's up, Danny?" Danny knows Tammy. Danny knows Tammy pretty good. Let's see. Oh, we're getting some hashtag Tammy dances. Where are all those Tammy dances? People are asking, is Tammy there? We'll see. But they are asking for her. They want that Tammy dance. So if she does show up, we will get her to dance. Let's go ahead and throw in. We are going Tiki with this. So let's go ahead and throw in one of these guys. And there we have it. We have a delicious cocktail called the Jet Pilot. Not the Test Pilot and not the only at Tiki Tea. Oh! We've got her! Tammy showed up! Tammy, just let them know that you are dancing, and people will calm down. I really made them mad about telling everybody that Kyle sleeps outside, telling him that he does have a door to come in as they want. Tammy will be on my side. There she is. She says she's sorry she's late, but that's all right. Better late than never. I'm going to go ahead and get Kyle in here to get his drink. I'm going to sip on this. I told you guys, a little nervous on this one. So, good. I don't have any straws. Oh, I do have a straw. Just a good drink. Just a good drink. It's just a good drink. Kyle, come on in here, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Is there all kind of garbage going over on Instagram as well? Oh, Kyle. Sorry, he was outside for a second. He's got to come in. Pop saying that the 23 years Zacapa not worth the price over the regular one. I feel the same. People losing their minds over here. Tammy is in the house. Here comes Kyle with his outside gloves on. There you go, buddy. Very, very good. Oh, look what we got. We got a Tammy dance. Yes! We've done it, everybody. She came, she danced, she conquered. Everybody saying hello, Tammy. People very excited about Tammy. Tammy in the house. They're telling me I better not pet Kyle. I'm not going to pet him. He's a normal human man. He just lives outside and has a smaller door than the rest of us. I don't get what's going on. Anyway, we have to keep going because I have talked an awful lot about what we're up to, and I have things to do today to get us done. Next thing we're going to be doing is we are going to be, in the future, not only ordering the spirit that we want, but getting the exact spirit that we desire at the exact time that we want it. Do you like vodka? You're a psychopath, Paul will tell you. But you want it to have a bit more flavor to it? Do you like gin, but you sort of like it to be a little bit more subdued? You want a dope vodka tonic or a gin and tonic? You want that to just be ready to go for you instantly? Yes! Yes, you want that. And that's what the future holds, people. That's what the future holds. So we are going to go ahead and make our own gin real quick into a gin and tonic and go from there. I have this bad boy, Svedka. Of course, the vodka of the future. Definitely made by robots, or so the commercials would have me believe. But we are we're not babies. We're going to take this baby proofing off. I don't know what this is. This is just garbage. Throw it out of there. We're going to go ahead and put about a cup of vodka in here. That is going to be 8 ounces for those of you who are ounceage people in here. Now, if you are not making this vodka straight along with me, you can just take some gin, throw some tonic in it. You have yourself a vodka tonic or a gin and tonic. Very nice. Very nice. That's a very good cocktail. But I wanted to go a little bit deeper in this. So we are going to put some botanicals in here, some botanicals that I enjoy having in here. Things like cinnamon. We're going to take I haven't opened. Yeah, there we go. We're going to take a stick of cinnamon. We're going to snap there is some controversy going on right now about vodka. Paul saying no vodka, Tammy. Tammy saying, what if she is just admitting that she is a psychopath? And there we go. Thank you. Yeah, when Tammy's around, there isn't much vodka around anyway, says Danny. So that's good. Yeah, here we go. We're going to go ahead and snap this guy in half. Boop. Throw that into here. Why don't we start the fire? Now that we can. Let's go ahead and... There we go. This is the fire element. This is just going to start to burn. That's some of that vodka. It should start to boil a little bit, boil into here. We're hoping that all works. I've done this a number of times with mild success. But go ahead and throw some of that in there. I also have some of this lavender. I want this to be just a touch more floral than what the vodka comes in at, which is not floral at all. There we go. Put that away. Why not take a touch of juniper berry? These are my juniper berries. I get them from the same guy that I used to get. Well, never mind. Let's go ahead and dump this into here. That is burning up already. Really getting some flavor in there. Obviously, alcohol has a lower burning point than the rest of it. Oh, that's nice. Tammy. Wishing Glenn that he, hoping that he feels better. He was a little under the weather yesterday after getting a shot, so he is back on it. We are going to put just a little bit of dried citrus into here, and then why not throw in a whole nutmeg? We have just taken a very basic vodka, a super distilled from the future vodka, and we're just adding a bunch of flavor to it. We're making it a tea. Now, if you, again, do not have one of these Harios but want to follow along, you do not want to turn this on the highest setting like I have it on here. This Hario is specifically meant to be able to sort of keep these things boiling without overboiling them. We're going to turn this heat down just a touch, though, because that is ridiculous. You can start to see that there is some color gaining up in here. You guys can check this out. Let's bring Toolcam in here. This is what we have looking at. Oh, first of all, what a great shirt. I love this shirt. That is my shirt from the future. It's from the 1980s. Early 90s, I suppose, when Nirvana was a thing. Anyway, we are starting to see an awful lot of color come into this. Now, this has turned off. It is going to boil straight down to the bottom. Put this back. There we go. I'm going to turn it on for just a touch more. I feel like maybe there we go. Turn it off just a touch too early. We want just a bit more color in there. So now we have a, paper letting us know exactly the temperature that vodka burns at, 1.21 gigawatts. It's good to know. Paper and I are definitely, when this is all done, we're going to go sit in Kyle's tent, and we are going to watch Back to the Future. 1, 2. We're going to watch 1, 3, and if we have time, 2. 1 and 3 were the best. But you can't really watch 3 without 2. So we're going to watch 1 maybe twice. Then we'll watch 3, and then we'll do 3, and then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 3 again. Sound good, Paper? I think that sounds good. Yes, Danny, very concerned. Danny, like I, am also very concerned about me doing this class and having the robots actually show up. I think there's actually a better chance that the robots showed up to this class than Christina Ricci showing up to my Christina Ricci one. But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I walked around my house all day nervous. What if she actually shows up? What am I going to do? What would I do? Let's go ahead and turn this off again. Now we got that color we're looking for. Now we have sort of a vodka tea, but that is, there's sort of a vodka tea that we have going on here. It has been infused. There are lots of ways to infuse things. You can just throw them into a pot and boil them up. The problem with boiling vodka is a lot of it disappears. This is not disappearing because once it gets to the second chamber, it sort of cools down. You can also just throw stuff in there into it and put it into a nice 72 degree room and let time do its thing. There we go. Number 3. Oh, Grant's disagreeing with me. Grant's saying number 3 is cowboy crap. Says he's livid. No, that's bad news. I like the cowboy one. Angry grunt. I'm saying grunt because that is what that's how Tammy pronounces that. Grunt. Hugh Grunt. Grunt Cushman. Grunt Brewster. Hey, we have not gotten through the first thing, and we have already gotten 100 comments. I want to do one sec. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. Just for that, I do want to find the... Oh, Tammy Dance! Tammy Dance! We did the Tammy Dance for hitting 100 comments already. Thank you, guys. That makes these a lot easier to do. Tammy Harrison, 3 sucks butt. Oh my goodness, she's teaming up with Grunt. Grunt and Tammy coming to get me. Either way, I like 3. We're going to take this guy off. It should not be that warm. Hold this off here. Perfect. Get this out of here. Put this off to the side here. Now we have this little guy. Let's go ahead and do this here. This is a glass. Now we're going to use a slightly larger glass than we normally would because, first of all, we're going to have to add just a touch of sugar to make this cocktail even take what it does. Boop, boop. We're going to put 2 things in there. Danny's saying 3 is great. Thank you, Danny. You're exactly right. 3 is great. I don't... Oh, yeah, okay, that's Paul. Okay, Paul, let's make it to 200 comments. Woo! That is a lot. Grunt saying Tammy is the best. Tammy is the best. I love having Tammy over here. We're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to put in 2 full ounces of this hot fire. We should have about 4 of these made. Now, this is going to incorporate all of your tonic flavor and all of the vodka and gin flavor in this. So if you give that a big smell, you are definitely going to smell a lot of goodness. Now, I also want to find, hopefully I've made one. Yeah, here we go. I want to get a nice large ice cube, something nice and clear and interesting, and throw this into here. Now, this is, of course, going to start to melt, but we don't mind just a little melting on this. That is not going to break our hearts. What is going to break our hearts is the fact that it sticks out so much higher than the glass. This would be a pretty difficult cocktail to drink. We're going to stir this one up. Now, again, why is this from the future, Kush? What the hell are we talking about? I believe in the future you will be given one of these at your table to be able to make your drink on demand. I believe that I will... Yeah, who the hell downvoted? What a jerk. Whatever. It helps in the algorithm. Honestly, guys, upvote, downvote, doesn't matter as long as you vote, like, subscribe, and comment. Yes, my dad has said this now 2 weeks in a row that I have 0 personality compared to Tammy. It's probably true, but you know, say it when she's here. I don't know why you had to say it so many times last week. Let's see. Definitely more. Yes, Paul saying that this is definitely more entertaining than The Crown. Although if you watch on Thursday, the accents are pretty right on. There are some British people, and then me who pretends to speak British. Yeah, there we go. What? No, disagree. There we go. Tammy disagrees with the dead. She wouldn't take it. Okay, let's go ahead and stir this up. Now, we do want to add some soda water to this. We are going to add an awful lot of soda water to this because this is a pretty thick drink. One sec. Yeah, there we go. I got the expensive stuff. Oh, I got the, this is the soda water of the future. Perrier. I believe it's pronounced Perrier. Go ahead and pour this in. Now, the good news is pour this in to what you think you would like it at, and then you can also go ahead and add a little bit more of either thing, and you'll start to make your own cocktail. Of course, you guys are all making your own cocktail, but this time with actual new spirits that you have created. I know that a big thing in wine tasting and in whiskey tasting is to take whiskeys that are already out there, sort of already made, or wines that are already made, and then start to blend them yourself at the table. I don't like to throw the term douchebag around all that often, but I think that's kind of a douchebag thing to do. Just let the distiller do it. You don't know more than him. But in the future, I believe that this will be a thing. Makes people really want to get their little faces into it, and it'll keep bartending alive, since apparently the young kids are smoking the drugs and not drinking the drinks. We're gonna go ahead and give this a sip. Oh baby, it's exactly the gin that I wanted. I made it out of vodka, and going from there. Danny, call him poppycock on all that. Saying the kids will continue to drink, and I believed you, Danny. I believe that the kids will continue to drink. Derek singing in the year 2000, the Conan O'Brien bit from 1999 through 2005. Pretty fun. And there we go. I don't know which son you're talking about. I definitely wished you a happy birthday. Called you, wished you a happy birthday. And I said it on one of my shows. And then I literally went out and bought Zacapa for it. I don't know what you want from me, sir. I don't know what you want. This right here is a completed cocktail. You can, of course, I believe that the future is in sustainability. So I'm going to throw my garnish in there as one of the limes that I used from a previous drink. Sustainability in this is what we want to do. So let's go. Yes. Thank you. Tammy, you got my back. We all wished you a happy birthday on air. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Just didn't pay attention. Let's go ahead and bring Kyle in here because while we do have an awful lot of time left, this next cocktail is intense. It's intense. Let's go ahead and bring Kyle in here. Oh, Kyle. Wait 1 sec. Kyle, come on in, buddy. I hear him outside, hanging out in his room. He's having a great time out there. Telling him ghost stories, all the good stuff. Here he comes. There's Kyle. 1 second, let me just get one more sip. There you go, handsome. Perfect. Kyle's got his drink, and we are moving along. Okay. That was a good time. Sorry. These classes will always remain free. Of course, I don't even know how I would charge you for these, but even if I could, I won't. I love doing them more than anything. But there are bar costs that come along with this. So if you can help out the bar, Venmo is a great way to do it. It does keep me rich in Zacapa, because that is an expensive rum. That is a great way to do it. Another great way is to buy me a shot through PayPal, paypal.me/CushTender. I do take those shots with people. So if you do want to buy me a shot, I do take those shots with people. So let me know. Just send your number along with it. That's the best way to do it. If not, pop on over to my channel, watch, like, subscribe, comment, share, all those great things. And the best thing you can possibly do is continue to show up each week. Comment. We are trying to get to 200 comments today. I think it's going to happen. Let's see what is going on over in chat real quick. Winston the dog. Winston the dog does not care. I've met Winston one time. He was 86th from the Mixed Cocktail Hour show. Clearly not as big a fan as some of my other people. So he's got to take a walk. So there might be a Danny or a Tammy dipping here in a second. It was good to see you guys either way. Jay Carter, party starter. Saying good to know. Derek and my dad going back and forth on whether USC will get to the Elite Eight, possibly the Final Four, to the finals, maybe win it all. These brothers we got on the team, these Mobley brothers. Mosley brothers? Mobley. To be totally honest, I did not watch a single game until today. The USC basketball. Just don't have time. But the Mobley brothers, they seem pretty good. Evan and his other brother. Anyway, let's get to this next. This next drink is not a drink of mine. This is not a drink of mine, but I have found a different, kind of more interesting way to do it. This is a drink that is from a bar called the Aviary in Derek's hometown, Chicago, Illinois. The Aviary, very well known for being sort of cutting edge. We are going to be doing their most famous cocktail, which I think looks so futuristic that it's hard to even put my hands on. We're even going to be using a faux futuristic glass, the Pearl Diver glass. There we go. And we have to make some. We have to make some stuff with this guy right here. So let's go ahead and do that. We are going to be making rum balls or rum caviar. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, we're going to start off with this guy right here. This is Agar Powder. Agar Powder is a gelatin. We're going to be putting in 2 grams of that into here. And then we're going to be putting in 3/4 of a cup. So 6 ounces of a dark rum. I'm using the Zacapa, so let's go ahead and throw this in here, and we're going to turn this heat up as high as we can get it. We just want this to start to sort of smoke from there. Now, this agar, kind of cool stuff. It is a gelatin, and because it is a gelatin, we're going to plug this in up here. Because it is a gelatin, it will make this rum caviar sort of stick out. The way that they do it on at the Aviary, it's not going to work. The way they do it at the Aviary, a little different than the way I'm doing it. I prefer my rum caviar to their ridiculous rum balls. Francis, coming in hot. First comment we've ever seen from Francis that I've seen. We're doing rum balls? We're doing rum balls, buddy. Pal, friend, we're doing it. Go ahead and give that a stir until you can start to see that it is begun to... Is the light on? Nope, the light's not on. 1 second. This is not going to work if the light doesn't turn on. Oh, now the light's on. Perfect. Light's on. Go ahead and stir this until all of that sort of disappears. And then we are going to take 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar and dump this in here. Give that a stir until all that brown sugar starts to disappear. Oh, Kyle, would you mind bringing me in my vegetable oil? We have some, I've been using some vegetable oil in the, I have some vegetable oil sitting in the freezer right now so that we can flash freeze these rum balls. They're not freezing them, they're actually gelatinizing them. So let's go ahead and give this a stir. It is becoming very much darker than it was. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Kyle. So this is, although this looks delicious, this is vegetable oil that has been sitting in a freezer for 2 hours. We're going to stir this, move this off to the side. Once this is all stirred up and all of that sugar and rum and agar powder has become one, could have done this earlier, I imagine. We're going to turn this down just a bit. There we go. There we go. Just going to stare at you guys and stir. I got nowhere to be. Oh, baby. Is that doing it? Yeah, that looks like it's doing it. You guys should know that I have been trying desperately for a while now. The reason that none of my new videos have come out is because I refuse to let one of them beat me. I want to make a popcorn syrup. Can't do it. I've not figured out how to do it. Keep looking into it. I keep trying to just make it better and better. But in saying that, the moment I turn this on, I have cooked so much popcorn back here, it now smells like popcorn again in my room, in my bar. But we're going to stir this, and then we are going to take this off. Hopefully this works. I have done this before. I did it today earlier, so I do have completed rum balls, but that is probably not how we're going to do it. We're going to take this little guy. Oh, this is from the Modernist Pantry. I'll put all this stuff in the chat or in the whatever in the description. We're going to pull up a bunch of this rum mixture, And then we are going to drip balls into here until the balls start to solidify and float down. Let's put one a little closer to camera so you guys can see. Yeah, there you go. These are turning into Rum Caviar. Takes forever. Takes for freaking ever. But that is how that goes. It is kind of working. There we go. We're going to drip 2, 3, drip 2, 3, drip 2, 3, drip 2, 3. That goes and goes and goes until you start to get these little rum balls that live on the bottom. Those are called Rum Caviar. Tammy's saying she has seen this before. That is correct. I did do this on an episode of Mix LA. We did this at, I forget which restaurant we did it at, but kind of a cool little situation. Now, of course, I am not going to do this for forever. Now, that would be ridiculous. Instead, I will show you that I made these earlier today. This is nothing but Rum Caviar. You can get your little fingers in there, see that it sticks. It is Rum Caviar. It is awesome. It is awesome. There's nothing about this that isn't the greatest. Yes, you can eat this with a mother of pearl spoon if that is what you are into. Or, sometimes I just eat it with my back scratcher because I can't find a spoon quick enough. Oh, I thought I turned this off. I turned it to max. Turn off. You off? Let's just unplug. Let's get this out of here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put these off to the side. This is not the full drink. I just wanted to give you guys the garnish on this drink. The full drink is even more complicated than that. We are going to be making a jungle bird, but we are going to be layering this into infinitum. This is going to be a big, fat thing. Yeah, Paul calling it out. This is alcoholic boba. Very, very nice. To do. Let's start over here with our futuristic glass right here. I want you to stop burning, please. We're going to start off with our futuristic glass. This is a a pearl diver glass, and we are going to start with their suggestion, which is to make a mixture. I did this all by grams, so if you guys want to make this in grams, that's a great way to do it. I did 290 grams of pineapple juice. I did 140 grams of fresh squeezed lime juice. I did 100 grams of water, and I did 100 grams of sugar. You go ahead and throw that into a blender. Blend that up until you have this mixture right here. Now, the reason that it's got to be fairly precise is because we're going to be layering this one to death. We're going to be putting in 4 layers, technically 5 layers of a drink. So you have to have the right density of liquid for this. So we're going to go ahead and put in 4 ounces of this bad boy. Yup. Beautiful. Now, again, like I said, I have done this before, and I did it today. But we are going to see. Now, this is my new favorite toy in the whole world. This is a layering tool. You put it right on top of your drink. You throw this guy in here. You pour your drink into this part, and it slowly drips down onto it so you get a nice layer. Now, this is the layer we need to do it to build a jungle bird. Next layer we need is this stuff. This is called Campari. This is an Italian Amaro. It is spectacular. Nice and bitter and awesome and good. 1 full ounce of that. And watch this. As we pour it in, see if we can pour it in nice and slow, but it doesn't really matter because it will get onto that little post and it will layer this drink for us. So as that drips down, now we have a layer of Campari that lives right on top of our drink. So that's 1 layer. We are now going to go ahead and layer in some of our rum balls. this is a good time for the rum balls to be dropped in. So we are going to take our Rum Caviar. We're going to take, we're looking for a few heaping spoonfuls of these bad boys. Just heap those spoonfuls on. They might float, they're about the same density as the Campari. So they might float under, they might float above. But you definitely want a bunch of these bad boys in here so that those rum balls can float amongst the Campari. Cool? This tastes so good. All right, next thing is kind of a weird ingredient as well. We're going to be doing something called, Jay Carter, loving this. Says it's a really cool toy, and that's Jay Carter, the party starter. He knows cool. So that's good. That's Paul really liking this. Derek, for some reason, thanking Jen for this. I don't really understand what's going on there. Next ingredient we got to put in here is this. This is called rum water. This is equal parts a higher proof white rum, something in the 42 ounce, with equal parts that to water. Again, we are looking for density, changes in density. So we're going to go ahead and put in 2 ounces of this. We're going to put our tool right back on here. Our floater. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put 2 ounces of this white rum water. This has been sitting in the refrigerator since we won't be adding any ice to this. We are just going to go ahead and throw this in. Now, let's get this close so you guys can see the next layer beginning to grow. And there we have it. We have a nice clear layer. It's a little tough to see right now, so let's put in the last layer that we have. That is going to be our Zacapa. We're going to go ahead and throw in 1 full ounce of Zacapa right on top of here. You can throw 2 ounces of that on here, and it doesn't have to be Zacapa. I just wanted to do it in honor of my father's birthday, so that is that. But that should start to give you a different layer of that. I'm going to put just a touch more. There we go. Now that Zacapa should be full strength. You should not have to water that guy down at all. It will start to weigh heavily. The more you put in there, the heavier it will be on that lower layer. So you will start to lose some layers. But let's get tool cam right in here so you guys can see all of these layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 with the rum balls. 2. There is the clear layer right above it. And then there is the dark layer. Boop, 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 boop. That's making me sick, so I'm sure it's making you guys sick. Let's just go ahead and bring this to our lips and show you guys that there are 4 distinct layers that live within this cocktail. Now, of course, you're going to want to stir this one before you drink it. Otherwise, you're just going to get all Zacapa, all sort of a watery rum, then all the bitter, and then be left with just a sort of a delicious mix of the rest of it. Let's see. Mixed Cocktail Hour saying this is definitely what did you say? Oh, an elevated. This is definitely an elevated one. Lava lamps are truly the future. I agree. Lava lamps are definitely the future. I would take a shot of Campari over a shot of Fernet any day. Abby Taylor coming hard. Both Italian, though, so we are good. Tammy also agreeing with you, though, so that's good to know. This is a Jungle Bird from the Aviary. I believe that layering, while not maybe the future of it, I do believe brighter colors will be in the future. I think that's really what I'm trying to say. Is the straw on the bottle a fiasco? Paul got it. It is called a fiasco. Paul knows. I forgot about it. Yes, the straw around a bottle is called a fiasco. So now we all know this whole story had an ending. We got it all done, and that is that. Thank you. Yes, there were some breakups and some makeups in here. Aubrey clapping for that. And Paul comes hard with knowing that it is a fiasco. I'm going to give this a stir. You do want to drink this one, oh dang, with a straw. I have a straw over here. I'm just going to leave the bar for a second. Be back in a second. There we go. Here we go. Always better with a straw, and a bigger, thicker straw. Even better than that. That way you can get all of your boba up in here. We're going to give this a stir. Get all of those little guys moving in a tornado. There we go. And we have this. Francis coming in hard, feeling like a celebrity. Mixed cocktail hour asking no ice. No ice in this one, mixed cocktail hour. I have been freezing these particular liquids for a long time today. So they about 3 hours for each of them. So they are all coming in very cold. Plus, I added the water in the pineapple mix, and I added the water in the rum. So there is water throughout and very cold. So good point, but no ice in this one. We have made it nice and cold. This is how it goes. I'm going to sip on this while that goes. If Kyle wants to come in and give me any notes on anything I missed today, that would be nice. Otherwise, I'm going to sip for a minute. And holy jeez Louise. It's so good. The Jungle Bird is an underrated classic. 1970s cocktail from Kuala Lumpur in the Hilton. Just a great addition to the Tiki pantheon. There isn't a lot of Campari that gets thrown around in there. Not enough. Let's just see if I can understand what's going on here. Campari over for now, shut it for now. Okay. Yeah, lava lamps. We got that. Okay, I think I'm pretty. Oh, what did Apostle say? That was funny. Apostle Tiki, speak for yourself. Uh-oh. What's Apostle got? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Kyle came in and said, a lot. I said, if I missed anything. He said, a lot. I missed a lot. Also, he loves me. That's nice. See, he's not mad that he sleeps outside. I don't make him sleep outside. I just don't have a lot of room for that. All right, guys. We did do it. There were no major issues, so I do want to thank you guys so much for coming each week to this. If you can, pop on over on Fridays to catch me and Tammy live. 5 p.m. Mixed Cocktail Hour. Follow us over there. If you aren't following me now, give me a follow. Tell your friends that this is fun. If they miss being in bars, this is sort of like a drunken conversation at a bar. Not everybody understands. Some people are on different wavelengths. People are drinking. Keith, given a great suggestion. The Jungle Bird is great with the Dr. Bird rum. I completely agree. But tonight was a Zacapa night. So we went Zacapa instead. Tammy Harrison giving me the old whoop whoop. Thank you. Jay Carter, Party Starter, another amazing show. Dr. Cush-Tender, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, these classes will always remain free, blah, 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 but if you can help out, Venmo is a great way. We are trying to find ways to get more people in here, advertisements and stuff like that. So it's not, I swear, this is every dollar just comes back into the bar. We're just trying to make this into a bigger thing. I want you guys to have more friends to play with. I want it to seem more and more like I don't get any jokes because now the screen is just scrolling like a Flappy Bird. So any way you can help out that way is great. Otherwise, watch, like, subscribe, comment, add, share, and pop on over to the Mixed Cocktail Hour and watch over there. Let's see. Kush, did I win? Did I win Kush drink holder or something? Yeah. Yes. Paul, the moment that I have drink holders, the first one's got your name on it, buddy. Cannot wait. Thank you, Tammy. We love you back. Paper, give me all those hearts. All of these fun new tools Abby loves. Keith, give me the great class. Keith would know. He has definitely been to a number of them. Jay Carter, Party Starter. He wants to help support. And Francis. Let me just make sure I got the name right. Francis Francis coming hard today. He's a new commenter, but really found a way to get in there. So really digging it. There we go. Oh, Abby's also looking for Kush brand koozies, and Glenn Cushman finally saying hi to John. Very nice. Oh, sorry. Paul saying cheers. All right, guys. That will do it for me. I do appreciate you guys coming out. I will scroll the comments again while the music plays. So stick around, have your drinks. If you guys keep commenting, I will keep scrolling. So that is that. Love to everybody. I'm happy this one's over. I was very nervous. I was really nervous I was going to light something on fire with that vodka thing. Can you imagine? What would you guys do? You just sit there and watch as a man burn to death on YouTube. Can't call anybody. Nobody knows where I live. Kyle, he's outside. He wouldn't even know. All right. Bye, guys.